Welcome back to Matt on God Kidnaps Maya and Cheats Justice for All, Part 62. Good night, Mr. Lawyer.
I told you it wasn't me!
Oh, have fun with that, Layton. Maya, Layton. What am I supposed to do? I have to save two people now. Oh yeah, and also
And now for something completely different.
And now you finally found it.
Who's talking? Oh, hi Edgeworth.
The starting line of this case.
Edgeworth, where did you come from?
Edgeworth.
Have you been here all along?
I don't
Were
care
you
for
spying
the
on
horrid
us?
atmosphere here. Let's return to the precinct.
Okay.
Whoa, teleportation, yeah!
Vroom.
He learned
Well,
that.
right, what are you
from
going
the
to do?
witch Fantasia.
If you plan on changing your defense...
No! We can't do that!
That's right. He's holding Maya hostage. What should I do? That's not something I can answer for you.
Convenient!
Mr. Edgeworth!
Right? Only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago, at that time, I didn't truly understand what a prosecutor was.
And then I looked at the definition of
Even
prosecutor
though
in the dictionary.
Even though I'm supposed to be one.
Well,
Yeah.
to be fair, I was sort of raised with the idea that a prosecutor is supposed to find every single person guilty. I felt I couldn't
Well,
stand it
what about-
law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. And now, Wright, it's
That's
your
what-
turn.
Well, right, that's what happens when I'm raised by the fucking devil.
My
Now,
turn? What is this thing called a lawyer? What can you do as one?
simple,
What is a lawyer but a miserable pile of
Just-
secrets?
Just go to the dictionary website and look there.
Enough
You'll find
talk.
the,
How
you'll
I
about
find
need
you?
to find the
You're-
ultra true meaning. The meaning that's inside of me!
The fuck?
Mr. Wright, can I ask you a question?
Yes, Layden, by the way, how are you doing in detention? What? The real killer in the Corita murder was an assassin? I'm actually paying attention to the case for once.
I feel like shit. Anyway, Mr. Wright, if you really want to know what being a lawyer is, here's my solution.
What?
Read a fucking dictionary! Is it that hard?
Layden, it's not that simple,
Well,
shall we
they
say.
don't have to put the dick in dictionary.
He's mumbling something to himself.
Really, Teo? You're resorting to page master level.
I'm sorry,
I'm sorry,
everyone. I lied to you all. I'm not a detective. I'm really
Oh,
Comedian.
global hero Onyan Capone!
what the hell?
One of the heroes that was at the Grand Prix.
Our apologies.
the man,
I think he's lost his grip on what's real and what isn't.
Says the defense attorney who has a spirit medium for a partner. Two
I don't
spirit
have
mediums.
Oh, actually, I do. But to fight for someone who was clearly a killer... Man on guard. That man is really... Arrgh!
the man is really arg.
Who?
Doesn't matter who. Every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial.
Amen.
Isn't that the basis of our judicial system?
Honestly, Edgeworth, from what I've played...
Considering how it sucks, I think it should be.
Yeah, up until this point, from what I've seen, it's been guilty till proven innocent. Everybody's guilty till proven innocent.
Until Phoenix came around. But yeah, at least that's what it should be. Ironic that you of all people should say such a thing. Isn't that exactly how you have fought for your clients up until now?
Cheeky edge.
Well, that may be true, but that's because I believed my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. But if I were to get on guard and acquittal, that isn't proper defense at all. I became a lawyer because I thought I thought I could save people who were suffering and in pain. You know, like you from the start.
Yeah, too bad, Beach. The war is not a giant, pink bubble gum.
But when I look at the mess we're in...
Yeah, again, just refer to the speech Rocky gives in Rocky Balboa.
Yeah. Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end.
I would quote it, but honestly, Stallone does it better.
That's okay.
Don't know what to do.
That's okay, Phoenix. One day, the court system will have justice. It will have justice when people want it so much that the government don't have any choice but to give it to them.
I said Rocky Balboa.
Yeah, that'll
not
take
Superman
forever. I'll just
4.
get some kid named after a sun god. We aren't some sort of heroes. If you want out to save the world, if you want to save someone, that's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say? You have to wait till the third game till you actually start saving the world.
That's...
You are a defense lawyer. You can't run away from that. You can only fight, and that's all you can do. Physically and metaphorically.
Why fights? Here we go.
People like you and Franziska von Karma are always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you.
I'm better.
I can't fight for a false verdict, for a man I clearly know to be guilty. Franziska, she fights for herself.
Maybe my tongue shouldn't have revealed the truth like that.
The only thing she fights for is a perfect win record, that's all. To be fair, Dwibs, we had him pinned
And
with the
Ike said
Magatama.
fight for his friends.
We had him pinned with the Magatama, Dwibs. There wasn't really much point in him hiding it at that point. Because your precious win record was destroyed? You are so petty! Again! I'm totally forgetting Rise from the Ashes! Thank you, 3DS Trilogy, for actually paying mind to that. Now I understand why you despise me so. No, Edgeworth, I kinda despised you because you left with what read like a suicide note saying that you chose death without really talking to any of your friends. Kind of a jerk
But don't you
move.
see, Phoenix? I don't have friends. I'm a loner.
BS, you
Fuck
have me
off.
and Larry! I began to realize the error of my ways.
Well, Jovah, that's actually a point that wording a friend like Larry must suck.
Hey, I like Larry.
I don't.
It seems we are upon a civil war. Team Larry or Team non-Larry? I'm just neutral. I don't believe you. Are you saying that is why you
I
left the
don't care.
prosecutor's office?
I don't care, Jovah. He killed my mom.
Then why?
Prepare to die.
Why are you here now? The answer to that is something you will find out on your own.
Just look deep within. Just look within your heart and stuff.
I have faith you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow.
Verdict is read. Phoenix still doesn't see it. He becomes a crap lawyer.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of the story, and the miracle will never happen.
Beep, 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 beep. Mr. Nick, the transceiver.
Hmm?
Beep.
I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Well then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain an acquittal tomorrow?
You have to purchase the DLC to do that, sorry.
Bye. What is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time.
Tell me, please. Why are you holding Maya hostage for Mr. Ungard's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer?
Because money!
Gold! Gold!
Da-da-da. Please don't misunderstand things. He is my client.
Don't toy with me! A man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer himself!
Da-da-da. I believe you are asking me for a reason as to why I am doing what I am.
Yeah.
Fuck. This is what I like to call my aftercare.
There you go. He's saving money for retirement.
What the heck is aftercare?
My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney.
Honor among thieves.
An assassin
Yes.
with dignity and a conscience.
So he has read the Thievius Raccoonus. So.
I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients for my handiwork.
How nice of you.
That is what is called client relations, and it is part of an assassin's duty.
I can just imagine him being a professor at a college if one wanted to major in assassinship. An assassin's duty?
We were unlucky this time, and my client was arrested as a suspect.
So it kind of violated your assassin's creed now, did it?
As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney. Also, Mr. Edgeworth, what is that light on you?
What?
And to ensure that you will do everything in your power to the very end.
I don't see any light on my red jacket.
I believe I told you once before.
Well, I guess Edgeworth is done for.
Did, but
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
My name is Dick Killer. Shelley Dick Killer.
You know, with a name like that, no wonder he became what he is today.
you're Shelley the Killer?
Well, Pedro, he could have been a fisherman.
Please keep in mind, you do not have much space to maneuver with me.
Could you imagine him going to the DMV and going, "Oh, okay, mister, could you please fill out what's
As
your
a Dick
name?"
Killer, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep up your end of the bargain,
My social
Maya!
number is 5543. Ah, Mr. the Killer.
I
Okay,
treat you as an
could
assassin
you,
to see to it that she receives a nice long nap.
Mr. the Killer, could you please fill out this form so then we can fill it?
No.
Poor Pearl.
Now then, if you'll excuse me, I have an annoying little brat to deal with, and unfortunately it's not the younger one. If someone were to trace this signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome.
Kitty!
Mystic Maya. Mystic Maya.
Dun 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 dun.
I don't know what to say.
And then
Edgeworth!
then Edgeworth sees a jar of piss at a nearby desk, and it blows up, killing
Did you
everyone
hear
but
that?
Phoenix.
At the end of the transmission.
Kitty!
Huh? Oh, that. It sounded like a cat.
Yeah, that rhymes.
A cat?
A cat with a
The
hat.
cat is the answer! It can't be that cat. Can it?
The
The
cat
cat
is the
named
killer.
Shoe.
What is it?
I think I know where Shelley the Killer is holding my hostage. Shoe holds all the answers. No, not Shoot to kill me. Although I'm starting to see why they call the cat Shoe now. Alright. You hurry over as well then. To the mansion!
Ta-da-da-da.
Don't lose hope yet, Pearls. The fight has only just begun.
The true Ace Attorney Justice for All starts here.
Yeah.
We've had to put up with a lot, but now we're not taking it anymore.
We're not taking this line down anymore.
We have to
Okay.
go for the hotel lobby.
And,
Okay, now we're back.
okay.
On Guard Mansion.
Mr. Nick,
living
why do
room.
we have to go there?
I don't know. Menu. Maya!
Please answer us, Mystic Maya.
We have this area completely surrounded. There is no way for him to escape. Assuming he's still in the area. I can't believe it. That butler. All this time. He was the killer. He and Ungod are working together. We're working together all this time. I'm sure they had worked out a contingency plan ahead of time.
Plot twist, the killer and On Guard are part of the Illuminati. They were both working for them, and as we all know in my headcanon, the Illuminati is led by the evil
Cat.
League of Judges. And a cat.
Oh, it's a figurine of a bear, but there are a lot of cuts in it for some reason.
Oh,
There we
just
go.
put that in the court record.
Judges from the evil judges are cats.
Of course.
Don't you know, Shure, though, it was thanks to Shu the cat that we were able to find out where they were keeping Maya.
Yay!
Right, look down. There's a little pet door installed here.
Oh,
Go on, Joy. Oh. You think
I'm
this
ahead of you.
came through that little door?
What time are you at?
This door! It's locked!
Oh, 1 second. 15, 25, 26, 27.
You're
about
at pretty
a
much
couple
the
of
same
seconds
time
ahead
as
of
us. And you,
Yeah.
don't worry, Edgeworth. I have experience with slamming down doors. Ha! Ah!
Well,
There's no
well,
one here.
Dweebs, at least this confirms something. Dweebs, Phoenix is not an alien.
Yeah.
And he's
Shiro,
pretty
go
strong,
to 16
too.
minutes.
What was that?
Okay.
Just telling Shiro to go to
Why don't I
16
just pause
minutes.
for 2 seconds?
Okay,
Okay,
go
do that
ahead.
then.
An antenna for sending and receiving radio signals and a VCR. Check inside
yes,
the deck. If there's a
The
tape,
glorious future
would be an
where
important piece of
VCR is
evidence.
still used.
2017. Well, then again, I still have a VCR player, so I guess I can't really
Isn't this
talk.
2018?
No, this is 2017.
It was 2018 considering we're in the new year now and the last case was set during like December.
No.
Oh, remember, Dweebs, so the first two cases take place during 2016. But there's no mistake that someone used this to record. Actually, you're right, this is 2018, never mind. It looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it. This is bad. It's a VCR and an antenna. The footage that the spy camera took at the scene of the crime was beamed here and recorded on tape.
If only we had that tape, it would have been really helpful.
Yeah, it would have been. A huge television and speakers loom largely here. I'm sure if Maya saw this, she'd say,
I would die a happy samurai fan if I could see the Nickel Samurai on a TV like this.
"Huh, that's exactly what she said actually when we were playing as her." Yeah, that's what she'd say. Ah! I can't believe I just made a joke about Maya, all things considered.
Hey, Phoenix could have been worse. It could have been, pink again to that clown.
Well, at least he didn't
Hey,
make
at
a...
least he's trying
guys.
to be positive. And,
Hey guys, at least he didn't make a dead joke.
well, actually, Maya did say, I'd die a happy samurai fan.
I'm sorry. It looks like you slipped out of our
Sorry.
grasp this time.
But hey, you got free wine.
Which is why off screen, I'm guessing now off screen, she was eating and at the party at the beginning of this case. Maya was all like, "Oh, isn't this party just to die for, guys?"
Yes.
Don't give up yet. That little girl is looking to you to be her pillar. Yeah, you're right. We're close. I can tell.
Can you know?
Already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district.
Mr. Edgeworth, did you forget a route?
What? No, Leighton, we didn't.
Oh,
He's
really?
not
Then
getting
how come
out
I
of
go
this
down-
city without me
Then
knowing.
how come I'm driving down this totally unguarded route?
Because you're dreaming, Leighton. You're actually right here, with us right now.
It's a
Albeit in
pretty heavy
handcuffs
door,
because
isn't
you're
it?
kind of being
I
suspected
can't
of
open it by
murder.
myself. Please don't shut me in here by accident, okay, Mr. Nick?
Last thing I want is Pearl with all that wine.
If I were locked in a place like this, I'd be
Oh,
pretty
God.
scared too, trust me.
She might just think it's grape juice.
Yeah.
Wow, I've never seen so many bottles all in one place before.
Well, I guess when you're a star, you have so much money you can buy anything you want.
Plot twist, I drunk them all.
This looks like a picture of Miss Impax. With love, Celeste.
Tia.
No.
Impacts. You mean...
Yes, Mr. Karita's former manager.
Why would a picture of Miss Impacts be in here? Be in Mr. On God's mansion?
Correction, Mr. Engar's basement.
Why does it say, with love? This might be a clue.
Maybe he gets drunk and reads that note to himself.
You idiot!
Ah!
The
What's
hell?
wrong, Pearls?
Please let me see that picture frame.
Okay. Huh? What's so special about the frame?
This very
It's
On the
a
back,
metal frame.
there's something written on the back of the frame.
Oh boy.
Let's have a little read.
How observant.
Maya.
Oh boy.
It's Mystic Maya. She left us a message.
Just the word Maya? Well, that's useless.
Eat, and
What?
then you figure the rest out.
Uh-oh, it's Turnabout Ballad.
I thought you'd come. I knew you. How the hell was she had space to write all of this in the frame? Now listen up.
Maybe she
You
has
better get on guard or
very
guilty.
small handwriting.
If you get that creepy slimbagger not guilty, I'll never forgive you. Ever.
Puffing power.
I'm fine, so you don't need to worry.
And then she was shot upon saying, "I'm fine."
My
By
name's
Apollo?
Maya Fey, and I'm fine.
So, well, Beef, have you ever seen the second Purge movie?
Let's not go into there yet. I have a lot of things
Don't
to
tell
say.
Pearly, you're there too, right? Because
I know that for some reason.
Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's gotta watch out for the helpless lunk.
Oh no, that's the exact same Mia told Maya.
So, this is for now, Nick. Now you're probably wondering how the hell did I have all the space to write all of this? I'm just as confused as you are.
I'm more worried for you.
No!
No.
See, even Pearly's calling
No.
bullshit on this.
No.
Dun, dun, dun,
Mystic
dun.
Maya!
Sob.
Right!
No, not.
What's wrong? Why the blank stare?
I was
Phoenix
taken
got
out.
PTSD.
Nothing. Ugh. We've searched the house, and this is the last room. It looks like he eluded us. Edgeworth.
You didn't checkpoint all the roads, did you?
Yes. As far as clues go, I think this is about all I'm going to get. But I'm still short one last thing.
Alcohol.
No! Drunk is the last thing I need to be at the moment. And what is that?
I have a
Can you
drink,
imagine
please.
drunk Phoenix, right? Your Honor, the defense is
Mr.
ready.
Andrews is Cyclock.
I'm just imagining Phoenix turning up to court with the Red Bull.
If I could just find out what secret she's holding, then I think I stand a chance in court tomorrow. The last Cyclock of the game. To blow this case wide open and expose the truth. Ironic, Matt had 5, she only has 1. I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact
And
the detention center.
And she's the last one and not
Well,
Matt.
that's nothing new, Edgeworth. Everybody can tell what Phoenix is thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's go, Pearls. It's time to open that last lock.
It's ironic that everyone is knows where what Phoenix is thinking, but he has to use a Magatama and evidences to
Yeah, you
find
don't
out.
even need a Magatama.
Good
to
morning,
read
Mr.
minds.
Wright.
Where's mine?
What?
Like I said,
What's
my
wrong? You look...
there is that Phoenix's spiky hair works like an antenna.
I have come to remove your Cyclock.
My what?
Phoenix, you don't have to use that terminology. You don't
Cyclops?
understand.
I want to know, and you will tell
What
me
the hell?
You will tell me what the hell did I just listen to?
your
What did I
secret.
just drop?
Something happened above ground.
Fine. Go ahead. Try to break me if you can.
Please don't make
Oh,
this
yeah.
any more awkward than it needs to be.
Well, this'll
I must
be
break you.
this'll be easy.
I
Take
could
that!
make a really dirty joke right now, but I'm not going to.
One Cyclock, and yet it's one of the tougher ones. Go figure.
What do you say, Phoenix? One last
You could
Cyclock
you could
for
poke,
old time's sake?
you could
Right.
poke Adrian out.
Hey, that's my.
Oh.
Can you
So- so
please
she-
tell me?
So yeah, Jovah, this should be easy. You could pretty much tap her and she'd break.
No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. On Guard.
He's a terrible actor.
To frame him for murder, though? Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge.
Revenge.
Of the Jedi.
Oh, come on.
So
Just
you were
be-
saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why?
Yeah?
Oh, come on. Just
What an
because.
absurd idea.
Yeah, just
I don't have
because.
anything I want to take revenge for.
Just because I have incredibly ill towards him, and I always talk about how he should be arrested or something. That doesn't mean I want revenge on him. Why would you think that?
There's
Yes, I
something.
merely hold a grudge.
Yes.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So in that case, you'd be clinically insane. Luckily, I have something that proves otherwise. Take that!
Celeste.
There is only one catalyst that would cause, and could cause, such strong feelings and even revenge, and that is Miss Impax's suicide.
What are you trying to say?
Oh, nothing.
Celeste was Matt's manager.
One.
Oh, Juan's, sorry.
Miss Andrews, you're deliberately leading us off track. You'll be found guilty of perjury.
On top of that... Oh, never mind.
That's Andrews.
Oh, now
Mr.
Phoenix is reading for my character.
Mr. Wright, how come we don't know your own
What does all this
script?
have to do with Matt?
It's the Welsh lady. She's wearing off on me, Your Honor.
Your Honor? I'm a judge now, am I?
Oh, Layden, that's right. I forgot. You're currently in jail. How are you hanging in there?
The guards have been
Oh,
feeding
this is a
nothing
mess.
but broken glass and bread.
Ooh.
Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and
Wait,
Matt?
never mind.
Are you
Never
sure
mind.
you want to know?
Never mind, Mr. Wright. It's just
Take
sugar
that!
glass. It's completely harmless.
Okay, then. This is a photo of Miss Impax, correct? She looks younger than when she passed away, though.
Let's just say their relationship was quite kinky.
With love, Celeste. This is Miss
Wow,
Impax's
that's,
handwriting, isn't it?
Where did you find this? That's alright. It was an... Oh, rhetorical question.
It's okay, Adrian. They had a safe
it
word.
is. I found this at Mr. Regard's mansion.
And after all this time...
Never mind. Turns out I didn't do that dirty joke. Sorry.
Oh,
Damn,
Last
those
remaining
glasses.
Actually, that was
Oh,
still
never
locked
mind.
this time.
Never mind. It's
How much does she
it's the
pay
same
for
sound
glasses?
effect, so I kind of got confused.
It's a glass lock.
There we go.
Celeste. She was supposed to get married
You
to
know,
Juan.
Phoenix, you're going to have to pay for all those Cyclops you broke.
Well, that's a topic for another day.
Because Mr. Kurita didn't want to get married to her anymore, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Because of Matt.
Because of Matt on guard? What do you mean?
What isn't Matt on guard's fault in this case?
I know, right? I think I can see where this is
Cue
going.
soap opera music.
I nearly slipped on the stairs. It was Matt on guard's fault.
There you go, Shuri.
Celeste. She was Matt's manager a long time ago.
Once upon a
She
time.
was the happiest woman in the world at that time. I was working part-time back then, and I often saw the two of them together.
Aw, they look so happy.
So that's why,
So that's why... Wait.
with love, Celeste, is written in the frame of that picture.
Phoenix became a girl all of a sudden.
Oh, shit. Hey, Jovah, you want to read this line?
Let's try and keep this moment as intact as possible. We've kind of almost ruined it.
Yes. Celeste was being used, toyed with until she was thrown away.
That's so horrible.
I was actually pausing for Phoenix to read that. Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. A scandal would have destroyed that.
Oh yeah, Shiwai. What else? What real life things do we know about a guy who's built upon how wonderful a person they are when it turns out they have a dark secret?
Plenty of people do it, actually, sadly.
Plenty of people in Britain.
Yeah.
And not just Britain. There's people like that
I
everywhere.
think
Yeah,
they're
I
talking
know,
about
but,
that infamous era where a lot of British celebrities collectively got caught.
Yeah, namely Jimmy Savile and Rolf Harris, to name a few.
Yes. Celeste and Juan was such a good match that they were even planning to get married. And then it was suddenly called off.
Just like the music. Symbolism!
God damn it, director.
On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste, she killed herself. And that's why I framed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and for myself.
What about Juan?
Juan was dead. Also,
I'm sure even you... Oh, sorry. I'm
Also-
sure even you can guess
go
that
on.
Juan... Oh, no, it's done. Go ahead.
Also, Dweebs, it's kind of implied that Juan himself was kind of a despicable character, in some ways even worse than Matt.
Well, Jovah, Andrew, like you just also said, Adrian Andrews is an androgynous name, so I guess you voicing her for a bit works too.
Yeah, it does, technically, especially considering a later plot point.
But then why did Mr. Corrida have to call off the wedding?
Because he got bored and he
Don't
decided
understand at all.
because he decided that Celeste was ugly as sin, so decided to call it off.
Pedro,
Jesus.
try to be a bit more
Probably because of
educational
his
to the
worthless
poor little
male
girl.
pride.
Oh.
Juan always fears rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan.
Okay.
He was aiming for what most.
And
Poor
So
Miss Impax.
Yeah, so charming. Objectification of women just for the sake of, rivalry.
That wasn't the end of it.
Well, that's a, oh,
That day, I'm certain that Celeste left a suicide note behind. And in that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds, and so that she would never again be hurt by Matt, she chose to die. Then, when Juan discovered her body, he hid her note.
But why would he do that?
the Shiwai show, ladies and gentlemen.
It's simple. Juan realized the note was a powerful weapon against Matt.
Aside from a gun.
And it would be especially damaging to his refreshing like a spring breeze image.
well, there's that and the BFG from Doom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose.
In any case, with his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge.
Revenge? There's that word again. Jovah burped.
I know.
Juan
And I'm
wanted
just saying
to
it for the sake
publicly
of the
disclose
audience.
the contents of that suicide note.
Remember, Pedro, the audience can't see our Skype chats.
I know.
And that was at the press conference after the stage show. God, I sound like Trevor White.
I knew all about it because I'd heard it all from Juan.
Juan Ortiz?
Oh, some call me Johnny's in here?
Yeah.
It was so I could find out all about... They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. That night, when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Those two were always spying on one another, after all. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note.
He's dead. Yay,
I
time to find the note.
I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I was going to burn it. I had brought a lighter.
But then he set the entire hotel on fire, so...
You think of everything, don't you?
I couldn't find the suicide note, and that's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was going to bring to them my own kind of cruel revenge.
By the way, do you notice what track this is a remix of?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Turnabout Samurai's theme.
Celeste was killed by those two monsters. So when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt.
It
Yeah,
was dead anyway, so
It's interesting you bring that up. Because it's interesting how a good composer can, take a track that's not meant to be emotional and yet with clever remixing make it emotional.
so I guess this is now to Tanaka's best track in the game. Then awesome. Da-da-da.
A lot.
Question, Dibs, have you
I'm a
heard?
lawyer.
Question, Dibs, have you ever heard Christoph Beck's remix of Linus and Lucy?
Yeah, I have.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Thank you very much for your time and for talking with me.
It was in the
It
actual
was no big
movie,
deal.
wasn't it?
I couldn't sleep
No, it wasn't.
anyway.
It was a bonus
There
track
is
on the
there is
album.
actually no bed in here. You can't see it. There is actually no bed in here.
I can't
No.
sleep either.
In this prison, the prisoners sleep on the ground.
Actually, in Investigations 2, we see that there's a different
Oh.
room for them to sleep in.
Oh, but it's okay, Shiroi. Look, she's got her own bucket. See, the last cell she was in, it was 9 of us. We had to share.
And now the final showdown shall begin in the next part. We'll see you then.
See you then, everybody.
See ya.